the interaction between the faculty and the students, that was the relationship that was being promoted. And so it's learning in kind of tandem with each other. It's an instructor-student relationship, but we also kind of learn together. And so we're having an opportunity where the students can learn directly from people who have become experts in the field. And it's that kind of one-on-one mentoring that occurs that really makes it attractive. And that happens from day one. From the time they enter a class as a freshman to the time they graduate as a senior, the thing we want the most is for them to interact with the faculty. We're here not because we want to hide away in a research lab and not because we want to be involved in our own little projects. We have those. But we're here because we want to involve students in that process. The teaching becomes very much an interaction with the student. And so we want to promote having experts be the people directing your learning in a very close personal way. And to me, that's really what makes the job as enjoyable as it is. It's the interaction, it's the communication. It's fun to see the light bulb go on. And when you're a part of that process, you can help illuminate answers to questions that they have. And to move students into that discovery process as quick as we can. So at our upper level, we have a lot of labs that are quite small where we can use super specialized pieces of equipment and actually have little mini research projects. But in the lower levels, it's running experiments and doing assays and learning techniques that help answer questions. And increasingly at the introductory level, how can we encourage the spirit of inquiry as quick as we can so that they become scientists? So as I like to tell the students that I talk to, is I can't train you to be a better scientist than when I have you actually be a scientist. And so part and parcel to that is the notion of research. All of the work that goes on in the biology department and other science departments at Augustana have to do with students doing their own research. So I can come up with ideas and questions to answer, but really fundamentally it's the students that are going to be the one answering them. I don't really have time to just sit in my lab by myself, but I do have time to oversee students doing that work, and increasingly they become the catalysts of new questions. Say, I've tried this and it didn't work, but what about this? Or I got this result, does that mean that this might be happening? And I start to lead them down that path where they become the independent scientists. And I think that's a pretty unique facet of Augustana, where a really large majority of our science majors take part in those kind of procedures and projects at different levels of their time here, sometimes in the summertime during research projects in the summer, but also within the classroom as well. And I think that's something all of the scientists at Augie really want to see their students doing in some capacity before they graduate.